If you've been struggling to set aside time for yourself, I can guarantee you that you're getting held up in one of three places. My name is Brittany. I've been working with burnt out overachievers for over 9.5 years, and this is a model that I built and use with my private coaching clients. Be sure to favorite this for the next time you're booking over your self-care. There are 3.5 levels of permission you need to give yourself in order to keep a time block that is dedicated to the things that you want to do, whether work or personal life. Permission level 1 is the permission to even just hold the time on calendar. This can be a really big deal for people, especially folks who are guilt prone, but it's the place that a lot of people stop. I have a lot of conversations with people who have already held the time, whether it's literally a lunch block or gym block on their calendar, or kind of an implied time of my sign-off time from work is X, and then I want to get on with the rest of my life. So then there's the second layer of permission, which is the permission to actually protect that time. I also hear a lot of people saying that they willy-nilly will let other people book over the time that they have reserved for themselves. And then the third layer of permission is that when the time actually comes, and there actually is a window where you could be doing this thing, you don't give yourself permission to actually do it. The moment comes, and instead of doing the hobby or the nap or the workout or whatever other self-care thing that you had intended to do in that spot, you do chores, you do email, you sit and look at a wall and think about all of the things that you should be doing instead, but you feel too guilty to do the other thing because you're not doing those things, but you're so burnt out and you feel so overwhelmed by all the things that you should be doing, you just stare at the wall the entire time and feel guilty and somehow manage to be neither productive or rest. Every single one of those three steps requires a conscious decision, sometimes multiple conscious decisions. Now, there are tools that you can use to make life easier, but until you diagnose where the breakdown is actually happening, you don't know how best to respond. And then that 0.5 permission is that if you make it through those first three steps of blocking the time, holding it firm, and then actually doing what you wanted to in the moment, that 0.5 is whether you will give yourself permission to not feel guilty that you actually did it. I call it 0.5 because it doesn't erase the fact that you did it, but it does decrease the likelihood that you'll do it next time. Let me know in the comments, what step do you tend to get tripped up on, and join the newsletter if you like actionable tips.